Anyone can enjoy watching a live athletic event. Something about the vibe, becoming tipsy in public, screaming obscenities, throwing dildos onto the field, and of course in baseball, the possibility of catching a fly ball. I was that guy that took his glove to baseball games, you betcha. On the other hand, if a football ever finds its way into the stands, which is highly unusual, the security person or usher will usually come over and remove the ball from the fan. When you lose in hockey, you get to retain the puck and whatever stitches you'll need afterwards. But in tennis and basketball, it's the other way around. Is that why then? The outcome of a ball's journey into the stands is dependent on a number of things. With any luck, the following explanations may help you make sense of the situation and arrive at a satisfactory conclusion. The official policy of the National Football League, NFL, governing balls that go into the stands should be reviewed first. Actually, I don't know of any. The reality is that how each stadium handles this situation is entirely up to them. In addition, I was unable to locate any team-specific policy on this subject after searching extensively across their respective websites. But if you know your way around the law, and this is generally the case based on my research, if a fan catches a ball that went into the stands after a kick but the net didn't work, the net's intended purpose was to prevent footballs from going into the stands, the ball will be asked to be returned to the usher. The National Football League has two valid points regarding why a multi-billion-dollar company would need a football that costs $80 again. Prior to the nets being put up, numerous supporters became entangled in disturbances and scrums, and individuals fought in the stands for the stray balls. This was done mostly to ensure the safety of the fans. I'm attempting very hard not to laugh at this very moment. To be honest, I'd rather someone struggle for my loose balls than keep them to myself. The most important thing is that. Second, there is a finite supply of K-balls that can withstand the desired pressure from the kickers, etc. Therefore, if the ball is booted into the stands, there will be no shortage of balls. Taking one out of play, particularly if the kicker has a preference for it, can change the course of the game. Furthermore, it is common knowledge that ball pressure significantly impacts game results, isn't it? Deflated balls, anyway. What gives? In most cases, the fan will gladly return the football, and the stadium can then choose to reward them with a coupon, a jersey, yeah kidding, or simply a token of appreciation. You should also keep in mind that the last time a football made it into the stands was after Tim Tebow retired. Now, what happens if you are unwilling to return the football? This is the place where all you fantastic dudes may study the law. Similar to the NFL, it was once standard practice in baseball to have an usher collect foul balls. The rule remained in effect until 1921. At the Polo Grounds in New York, a guy named Reuben Berman once caught a foul ball and refused to return it. After Berman still wouldn't give up the ball, the referee expelled him from the stadium. Berman, who wasn't a thug, sued the squad, saying he felt humiliated and distressed by the whole thing. Even though Reuben lost that battle, the Supreme Court of New York allowed him to retain the foul ball. From this, the Reuben rule came into being, allowing spectators to retain foul balls, while also allowing Cubs supporters to joyfully return them if they so desire. So, what is the NFL strategy for avoiding this? As far as I can tell, the Reuben rule remains in force. However, you will be removed from the stadium for disruptive behavior if you do not return the ball. They will probably be unable to seize the ball from you, though. This makes sense. I came across several anecdotal accounts of it. Drop the ball and go for a stroll. Once again, the policy of each stadium is unique. For instance, when Cam Newton hands the ball to one of those cute youngsters after a touchdown, no usher is ever going to try to steal it. Fascinatingly, according to NFL disciplinary guidelines, a player gets fined $6,000 for intentionally throwing the ball into the stands. Which quarterback did this cost the most? I bet you're thinking if I'm going to make a joke about it. I have already made light of Tim Tebow's situation. Here we go. Cutler, Jay, as Tony Romo. What about Geno Smith? Yeah, that was a poor throw by Geno Smith, and he should be fined. Oh my hell. Regardless, rumor had it that Cam Newton was about to face a fine for allegedly giving away his balls. No, the National Football League,